All right, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' generosity and your support. It really means a lot to me, so thank you guys so much. And if you're actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you're interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, the loyalty crown badges, if you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember that's not the only way that you can support me, because just watching the content like you are right now is truly the best way. Liking, subscribing, commenting, everything really does help, so thank you guys so much. And for today's video, we got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about. Now, the event itself was really great, the live stream. If you missed it, I highly recommend checking it out because it was great. Not much at all, if anything, really, when it came to the quality of life. Unfortunately, I wanted to see more updates in regards to that, but it looks like this is going to be solely focused on the anniversary. So hopefully we get more in the patch notes. But for what we actually got, I'm really impressed with, so let's talk about it. First things first, we got some new story chapters. Chapters 33 and 34 look really promising. I'm already enjoying the story, so I can't wait for more. But what I did want to point out was that they showed a promo shot of Team Absolute, and Eunwha looks really different and looks actually really good. I don't know if that's going to be a new character like alt for her, a new costume, or if that's just promo art, but I wanted to point that out because she looks absolutely insane, and I would pull for that. I'm just saying. But for the actual anniversary event, it's actually going to be called Tales of Old, and it's going to be revolving around Cinderella, and I believe the devs said that this takes place after Red Ash, but before Overzone. So in between that timeline, if you really care about the lore. So I think it's interesting. Then we actually got a showcase of her old squad being called Old Tales. And I actually put it on screen too to show you, but the amount of booba on screen looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks really good. I'm really sad because I doubt we're ever going to be pulling for these characters because they're so old. And lore wise, I think these are the second generation Grimm models. So really cool. And if you want to know all their names, it's going to be Red Shoes, Little Mermaid, Cinderella, of course, Hansel and Gretel, all like actual old folk tales, so fitting for their name, and it's really appreciated for the detail. Now, as for Nikke's we can pull, of course, for this anniversary, this is revolving around our lovely girl Cinderella, so she's actually going to be our first pickup banner. But we actually got a little preview of the kit similar to the summer event, and I'll actually put it on screen so you can get a good look at it. But Cinderella's Old Tales, she's a burst 3 defender with a rocket launcher, and she's code electric, so pretty promising. Now, obviously, we don't have the full kit info here. The devs did say that based on Cinderella herself, her new mechanic is actually going to be her attack, so I can't wait to see the full kit info to see what makes her so different. But for now, we just know that she uses her glass slippers as her decoy, gains buffs to strengthen herself. Her burst skill allows her to use the buffs obtained from her glass slippers to deal significant damage to enemies. Now, we don't really know how that's going to work. If her numbers are really good, then she'll probably be meta, especially if, the amount of buffs that she gets. So we'll see. Now, this is going to be interesting because this is actually going to be our first double Pilgrim banner. Yep, we said it, double Pilgrim, and we're actually going to be getting Grave. Grave is actually going to be our second Pilgrim that you're going to be able to pick up. Now, it's not going to be at the same time. You're going to be able to pick up on November 7th, so the next week after the event starts. And I just want to say that this image does not do her justice. She is our first true muscle mommy in Nikke, and this image right here looks absolutely phenomenal. She looks so damn good. And I'm tempted to do a double MLB, but it's a Pilgrim thing, so I'm really scared. So I don't know what's gonna happen. So we'll have to find out. But it looks so damn good. Now, when it comes to her kit, I'll actually put it on screen. But she's gonna be a burst skill 2, a support type with an AR, and she's gonna be code fire. Now, like I said, she looks so damn good. So that little promo image on the left right there of the kit looks absolutely phenomenal. Skill 1 is gonna be heat emission. Skill 2 is overheat. Burst skill is plot spoiler. Now, it's obviously just kind of vague, so we don't really know much. Grave is a supporter who enhances herself through normal attacks and provides buffs for allies with pierce attacks. So maybe already probably a better Mari. We'll have to find out. And it's obviously going to work well with D-Killer Wife. When using her burst skill, she launches powerful pierce attacks and strengthens her allies. Not only that, but she also applies buffs to them after her burst skill ends. So it could be a potential like 2 meta characters. We'll have to find out, but they look phenomenal and I can't wait. Now, I just wish we got more skill mats because now I'm scared that I'm not going to have anything, but it's okay, I guess. As always, we actually got a free character with OG Rapunzel. We're actually getting Pure Grace Rapunzel, and this is going to be the free MLB Pilgrim that you're going to be getting for the event. This was a surprise to me because I actually thought they were just going to use her for the New Year's Pilgrim, so I wonder who the New Year's Pilgrim is actually going to be. But when it comes to Rapunzel's kit, it's actually kind of interesting because once again, she is a burst skill 1 defender type. Now, we don't know if she's going to be a 20-second or if she's going to be a 60-second again, but she's Code Iron again, Sanctuary, passive, Prey, skill 2, burst skill, Garden of Utopia. Rapunzel, Pure Grace, is a defender who uses her burst skill to generate a shield. So rather than healing, she generates a shield, so that's really interesting. If she's 20 seconds, this could potentially be good. Obviously, we're going to have to see when the full kit comes out, but it looks kind of promising. And not only that, but we got a bunch of new costumes announced for the anniversary. Now, we love our costume gachas around here because the first costume we're getting is Cinderella's costume gacha. It looks absolutely phenomenal, so I'm personally going to get it. I know some people don't like the costume gachas for obvious reasons, but for me, I'm going to buy it because I'm really excited. And this one's a big surprise, but it looks absolutely insane. But we're also going to be getting one for Scarlet Black Shadow. It looks so damn good. I'm really excited for it. But for some reason, they didn't really promote it on Twitter. But we actually got a few more skins, and I'll actually put it on screen because on top of those 2 gacha skins, we have the event pass skin for Isabelle, and it's like a wedding dress skin, which I'm really excited for. And then we got a D-Killer wife one, which I think it just might be a mission pass for the month of November. They didn't really advertise it that much, so we'll have to see maybe in the patch notes. And as for the anniversary event itself, we actually got introduced to a new boss, which is Behemoth. So if you've never catched up with the campaign yet, you'll meet Behemoth there. So there might be some possible spoilers, but I'm really excited just because I love how Behemoth looks. She absolutely looks insane, so I'm really excited. And it looks really, really cool from the in-game like shots of the boss. It looks absolutely insane, so I'm excited. And we got introduced to a brand new minigame. I love Nikke's minigames. They absolutely cook. And it's called In the Mirror, and it's like a 2D roguelike platformer. And it looks so good. We also got a bunch of quality of life stuff, quote unquote quality of life, but we're getting a new arcade of mini games. So if we're actually going to get the, the arcade remix thing that I've always talked about, I'm really excited for that. We're getting new Lost Sectors and Tribe Towers, mostly for whales. That's going to be a good thing for. When the anniversary comes, we're going to be getting a full burst weekend every weekend. Skill resets are going to be back, so that's going to be huge. And we're getting new archives with First Affection and New Year, New Sword. So we're actually going to get the Modernia First Affection update, meaning I don't know if you're going to be able to get the costume there or not, but I am excited for a lot of people to experience Scarlet Black Shadow's event story because that one was really, really good. But the part that everybody was waiting for is our lovely freebies. And there are so many freebies that we need to talk about. So first things first, I'm going to put it on screen, but this key right here is Stay Tactical. It's 900 gems, some extra goodies in there. So make sure you redeem them. And then our second code is actually going to be Entertainment. And that's 2 free synchro with a lot more extra goodies, which is insane. And then we have Only Missilus Can Do, which is 10 vouchers. So lovely, lovely. We always appreciate it. So thank you, Soyeon. And then we also have Nikke on Satellite. Make sure that you keep that one in caps because that one's actually supposed to be full caps. And it's 1 voucher plus a second anniversary cake that I think Grave made, if I remember from the leaks. I think she made that cake. And then another code that I'm actually going to put on screen that I don't think was advertised was Nikke Origin. Make sure you put that. It's going to be full caps, stuff like that. You get 1 voucher. We take freebies here, so just make sure you redeem them. So that's a lot of them. And for the recap of all of the rewards that you can possibly get through the anniversary, it's kind of insane. So I'll put it on screen. So you're going to be able to get up to 200 draws for free in this whole event, which is wild. You're going to be able to get free SSR Rapunzel during the event or Snow White Innocent Days. You're going to be able to choose from a selector, similar to what they did with Ray and Kilo in the 1.5. And for the specifics of the freebies, it's going to be advanced recruit vouchers times 98, recruit vouchers times 59. You're going to be able to pull for Cinderella and Grave daily for the 21 days that they're available, so that's pretty damn cool. 900 gems, a free SSR Pure Grace Rapunzel, and then a second anniversary Nikke selection box, which is actually including Rapunzel or Snow White, like I just said. And you get 3 of those. So you can MLB one of them or go for a copy, up to you. We're getting new Avatar anniversary frames and other development materials, so that's really, really cool. The frame looks really pretty, so I'm really excited to get it. It looks obviously similar for Cinderella's like mirror stuff, so that looks really, really good. I'm really excited. I'm a little disappointed that they didn't show off too many quality of life stuff like I was hoping for, but I can't really complain because overall, this anniversary is definitely going to be a fun one. And I know a lot of people are going to be enjoying it, myself included. I'm going to have a lot of fun. Let me know what's your favorite part that you're excited for. There's so much stuff happening that I'm really excited for, but for now, I'm tired and I'm gonna get some sleep. So I hope you enjoyed this recap. I'm gonna leave timestamps for everything so you can go watch whatever you wanted to see. But for now, that's gonna be it for me. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And as always, thank you so much for the constant support. You guys are the absolute best. Take care and have a lovely day or night.